So in other news, Dennis Rodman is going to appear on AEW Collision. So that's a little side note there. Tony Khan just wants to be fucking. I mean, it's a good move. It's in Chicago, but how about don't suspend Punk and suspend the fucking idiot who started a fight with him?
So as far as the Dennis Rodman thing, it's basically I love WCW and when he came out with Hulk Hogan, but Hulk Hogan's not allowed here. Yeah, but I love wrestling.
Dennis Rodman's up next, and
Hey, hold on. Why was Shibata there?
I
What did
don't
he have to do with
fucking
anything at
know.
all?
I don't know,
Why was
dude.
Shibata just hanging out?
Because he's the Ring of Honor pure champion, and according to Dave Meltzer, he's done with New Japan Pro Wrestle, and now he's here in fucking AEW in Ring of Honor. Not even on our main roster. He's just gonna be in Ring of Honor and do appearances at All Out, which is an AEW
All right,
show
well,
because he likes Orange Cassidy, and Tony Khan gives him a lot of money to say he likes Orange Cassidy. And according to Meltzer, he had his brain removed and then implanted back in his head, even though
I
that was
suppose I
made up
asked.
entirely. So Dennis Rodman comes out next. Shout out Rodman. They must have gave him a bunch of money to do this. He's a legend in Chicago. I wrote, what the fuck was Dennis Rodman thinking coming out to an entire empty building with 1,000 people in it? He's used to selling that building out and winning NBA championships and out of it with Michael Jordan. What was he thinking? He's used to WCW and the NWO. He comes out and it was utter garbage. There's no one in the crowd. He's the worm. He's a fucking legend. He comes out and he didn't know to face. He was facing the crowd. He didn't know not to face the empty side of the building with the hard cam. I
Yeah,
was
I wrote that in
laughing
my notes.
so hard, dude. And then Jarrett comes out. Jarrett and Rodman did the NWO back in the day, and Rodman and Jarrett were good in this. But they have all their goofballs. But Satnam sings there. I'm like, okay, dude, you have Jarrett and Satnam. You have Rodman. He was in NWO. Rodman's a legendary ball player. This is genius. Have Satnam take a bump for fucking Rodman because he's a goofball. You're doing something. Okay, this is okay. This is all right. And then the Acclaim come out, and I'm like, no one really pops because they
Yeah,
just saw
why?
them. Why did you have a
Yeah,
match with them?
literally.
Why were they defending their trios title against JAS, who weren't a team last week, but are a team again, but aren't really a team? They're the non Jericho, the NJAS now. This is dumb bullshit. So the Acclaim come out, and then no one cares. And then they try and give Rodman the rub, or Rodman's rub. Rodman's like, who the fuck are these guys? Why the fuck didn't you bring Bullet Club Gold out? Rodman was too sweeting people, throwing up the too sweet. Why didn't they fucking have Bullet Club Gold come out and then do something with Jared and da da da, like do something like that? Fucking have Rodman bump fucking Satnam Singh, and because he's already a jobber giant anyways, he might as well be giant fucking Gonzalez or who's that guy? Kurgan. Who is that guy in the oddities?
Kurgan. Yeah,
Giant
Kurgan. Yeah,
Silva.
Kurgan,
You're a
bro.
jobber, okay? So fucking yeah, dude. You had the opportunity as you wear your ICP shirt. You had the opportunity to fucking do something here with Satnam Singh, and they didn't. So just might as well fucking make him take a bump for Rodman or something. Instead, they do this convoluted shit, mess it all up. Rodman's gonna be it all out. They just paid him a bunch of money. Who gives a fuck? They had an opportunity to do something there with BCG and the Too Sweet, or even the Bucks were backstage. I'm surprised they didn't get involved in this somehow. But yeah, whatever. What were your thoughts on this, Hairline?
Oh, when when you go out there, can you tell Chicago that AEW is pro great and you really like AEW?
Yeah, Rodman,
For
AEW
sure, bro.
wrestling. It's like Jeff Jarrett's like, I know, I'll call a celebrity friend and then I'll come out and do some goofy shit with him, brother, and get on TV. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just good for Jarrett's resume in his book,
but
you know?
at least like Jarrett like sounds good on the mic. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
he's
this was just
trying.
good because everything else was so bad. You
And he
know.
knew how to like pick up
Um.
when Rodman looked like he was about to fall off. Jarrett would pick it up and like save the
Yeah, man.
moment. Like he's a professional. It's a bunch
Legend.
of goofballs out there though. Otherwise, it's crazy to me.
It's a waste of fucking Jeff Jarrett. I tell you that
Yeah,
much.
man.
Um. Fucking, I geeked so hard at Tony having to adjust fucking Dennis Rodman away from the hard cam.
Yeah, I tweeted it out, formerly or currently X'd it, formerly tweeted it out.
Yeah, and then Jeff Jarrett fucking explains why every single member of his faction is connected to fucking Rodman, and then Kevin Kelly goes, "He connected all the dots for me." I know that popped me. And then Dennis Rodman, man, when he went to go do like the choke push or whatever, that was on fucking Satnam. No, it wasn't Satnam's thing, was it? The little guy. Who's the little guy?
Sanjay.
So he did that little, I guess, throat thrust. And before the little throat thrust, he tried to rip his shirt, but he couldn't.
I know, it wouldn't rip.
Dude. Yeah, fucking goof.
So funny.
Oh god. And then yeah, man. So we got the Acclaimed again, and on top of not only getting the Acclaimed again, we also got another 1-day storyline build. Like we just got a 1-day storyline build between Jungle Boy and Hook.
AEW's toast. AEW's toast. So up next,
Cinnamon toast.
Yeah, Cinemojis. You want to talk about Cinemojis for a bit? I think those are cool. So up next, Jarrett, Lethal, and Satnam Singh come out. And was this on the pre-show or the pay-per-view? I think this is the end of the pre-show.
Yeah, this is still 0 hour, dog.
Why the fuck though would this be on the pre-show when you have Dennis Rodman in a segment and you're promoting it? Why would you just not? Oh, it'll be great. Maybe they'll last minute buy the pay-per-view, or put it on the pay-per-view and then run highlights of him from your television show last week. And then maybe people will want to buy the pay-per-view and be like, Rodman's here tonight. What's he going to do? I don't no, we need more time for wrestling. We need lots of more time for the wrestling.
No, I don't tell you on a podcast.
No, there needs to be seven more false finishes tonight. I need to fit in seven more false finishes throughout the night. They have to be placed throughout the night. Warner demands and Meltzer demands 18 minimum false finishes. Jesus. So anyways, so Jarrett, Lethal, and Satnam come out. All right. It's like it's basketball. They're doing like a starting 5 thing. I go, they take on the Acclaimed with Rodman. I go, they bring Aubrey Edwards out, which is so cool. I wrote, they're all good workers, but what the fuck is this? They had Rodman hits the guitar spot and lose the crowd. After the crowd erupts from the Rodman guitar shot, they all hit their finish here. The Acclaimed, the elbow drop, the cum face, or whatever their moves are called. And then they all hit. I'm like, why not just pin them after the guitar? You have the crowd, then you lose them. And I just wrote, I'm starting to not care about the Acclaimed when they do shit like this. You have fucking Satnam Singh and Rodman. He hits Satnam Singh with a guitar. That's a moment. They're 2 basketball players. Whatever. It'll go viral in India, pardon me, whatever. I don't know. They just always do this in every match in AEW. They have the crowd right there. They have them. And then they just lose them. They just do 4 more moves just like, oh, let me get my shit in, bro. And I don't know. They're just making me like, if you're going to do this, I just don't care about the Acclaimed now. Yeah. This is great that they're on. Could have made a pay-per-view moment with the Acclaimed and Rodman, and you do it on the pre-show and people aren't even in the building. It's just nuts. So your thoughts, sorry.
So fucking some bars here. I liked the bar about fucking how Jarrett's wife was in the fucking into the worm. You know what I'm saying? That popped me. And then he also popped me with the Kim Jong-un bar or whatever the fuck. Yeah. How he was all like, Rodman's down with Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
And then he popped me really hard with the fucking, these are the new oddities. I really do wish ICP was here, because at least I'd be fucking entertained. Jesus.
Yeah. I think I brought up Kurgan earlier in the show too, so it's crazy he dropped an oddities bar.
Yeah, isn't that weird, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they listen to the pod.
Yeah, shout out Tony Khan, listen confirmed.
Yeah, it's not even out yet. He's listening to the Zoom meetings.
I'm on the Discord. I got the live feed.
Yeah. Who do you think's really ashy? It's me. It's me, Tommy.
Well, I saw your poll. I thought it was great. It was really great, but I because Ring of Honor, Depth of Order, All In and All Out are the 3 greatest pay-per-views of all time. It'll be great. Shit.
Yeah, Tony, we're talking about the pay-per-views from this weekend, though. Yeah, but I would just really like to say how that I'm really looking forward to the dream. I dreamed
We
to
sold
Japan.
300,000
I was in the
pay-per-views.
hotel room. I'm often in a hotel room. It's just a Tony. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. So they called Aubrey down, and I absolutely just fucking. I was all like, you know, I just like I wanted something to enjoy on 0 hour.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't like being this fucking negative.
Me neither,
like,
dude. Me
like,
neither.
but like I was all like, well, at least I got the acclaim, and nothing can fuck this up.
And Jeff
Braun.
Jarrett and shit, right? It's like this will be decent. Rodman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happens? They call Aubrey down, and
Uh,
she's immediately in the way. She rings the bell, and the tag teams charge each other. And she almost gets ran over, and it's just all like, dude, you can't make this shit up, man.
no. So yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My bad. Excalibur goes, I bet the Worm's been invited to several scissor parties.